What's up, everyone? It is Tiffany here. Just wanted to jump on real quick today and talk about an extension of my talk yesterday. How if you don't ask for what you want, nobody knows what it is that you want. And I remembered a study this morning that I wanted to share. I was talking with a client, and you have to put yourself out there. Like you can't just tell people what you want and then expect that it's going to show up. You do have to take some action still. So this study was done in Australia on a website called Seek.com. It's their version of Indeed. It's a job seeking website. You can go on, find job postings. And what they did was they posted two of the exact same job ad. I think it was for accounting or something related to finances. And everything about the job ad was the exact same except for the remuneration package or the salary. So one salary was $50,000 a year and one salary was $150,000 a year. So everything else was the exact same, all the qualifications, all the duties, everything. 95% of people only applied for the $50,000 job. They weren't willing to put themselves out there for the $150,000 job because in their mind, they had a belief system that was holding them back, that was causing them to see the $150,000 job as the wrong opportunity or whatever it is. And this is something I've been talking about a lot with my clients and my students lately, is that our belief systems will cause us to not take action. Our belief systems will cause us to act in ways that will not give us the opportunities that logically we say we want. Our unconscious mind houses all of our belief systems, and our unconscious mind drives our behavior. Your behavior is just a symptom of your belief systems. And so if you don't address or ever look at the belief systems you have, your behavior will never fully change. It might shift from one place to another, but it will never fully change, or you'll find other ways to self-sabotage. I'll give you another example. Those of you who know my story, you know that I was abused by my stepmom growing up. And I had resentment issues towards my biological dad for not being there to stop the abuse. And so I created beliefs about not being worthy because of the abuse and because I felt like he abandoned me. This led, when I started dating, to dating people who treated me terribly to reinforce that belief that I wasn't good enough. And I remember distinctly on multiple occasions having guys ask me out who were really nice guys, who treated me super well as a friend, who I've seen them in other relationships. They were awesome in those relationships. And I put them in the friend zone. I literally said the words, "You're too nice. I could never possibly date you," friend zone. And the only guys that I saw as potential partners at that point in time in my life were guys who would treat me like crap and reinforce this belief that I'm not good enough. So what is your limiting belief that's holding you back and that's causing you to not take action, to not ask for what you want? Because you can get rid of it. I am living proof that you can get rid of it. But you have to understand and be willing to do that internal work. You have to be willing to say, I got something going on here. This self-sabotage is being caused by something. The reason I'm not going to the gym, the reason that I stuff my face full of crappy food, the reason that I drink too much, smoke too much, do too many drugs, sleep around. Hey, Wanda, how are you? The reason that I do all these behaviors that are not good for me, that are not conducive to getting me to be the person that I want to be, the reason I'm procrastinating, the reason I yell at my kids all the time or my partner all the time, or the reason that I push people away, there's something going on there. Might want to look at that. I promise you it is being caused by a belief system in your unconscious mind. Consciously, you would never do those things. You would never self-sabotage or push your dreams or your goals away, but unconsciously, if you believe that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you have to be perfect, can't say no, can't set boundaries, I'm not lovable, if I rely on people, they'll fail, I have to be in struggle, That comes up so often for clients. If I'm not struggling, then I can't be productive, creative, motivated, whatever it is. So what is the limiting belief that is causing you to self-sabotage? Because ultimately, that's where you have to focus. That's what you have to look at if you really want your behavior to change. Your behavior is just a symptom of your belief systems, and if you never address the belief system, your behavior will shift. And I used to see this all the time. When I first started coaching, I was an accountability coach. People would come to me, okay, I'm going to hold you accountable to reach this goal. And then we would get them to their goal in business, but find that that procrastination or that self-sabotage would move to their finances or their health or their relationships. It's a tricky thing. It's a sneaky thing. We are programmed to stay the same. And when you're ready, you can program this to change to get something that is more conducive and more empowering for you so you can let go of the self-sabotage. You have to do something, though, about it. You have to be willing to take the first step. I've got a free training if you want to take the first step. All you have to do is go to limitlessplaybook.com, www.limitlessplaybook.com. I've got a 10-day free training you can get there, or you can reach out to me and say, hey, I'm ready to change it. That's what I'm here for. But you have to recognize that looking at just the behavior, okay, I'm going to willpower myself to go to the gym more, or I'm going to have enough self-discipline to not put crap in my pie hole here. It's only going to work for so long. Eventually, the belief will come back. So we have to deal with it. That's it for me. Have an amazing day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.